Hi everyone, Phil from Tech for Techs here. Today we're going to be looking at Malwarebytes Premium. We're going to be looking at the Windows version. But first of all, we're going to look at our nice logo flying around the screen. Okay, so as says, we're looking at the Malwarebytes Premium for Windows today. So let's get started. Let's scroll down, just see what it says on their website about the actual product. There it's called Malwarebytes for Windows, but when you actually install it, it does say Malwarebytes Premium. So let's just have a look at some of the features. Protects you from emerging threats, prevents your programs from being used against you, scans faster, scans smarter. Protects your files from being locked and held for ransom, protects you from fake and infected websites, and crushes the latest scams. So, right, let's get straight to it and run the actual program itself. Okay, let's minimize the web browser and have a look what we've got. So this is Malwarebytes Premium. When you install it, it's pretty straightforward. Standard exe file, just follow the instructions, then you go all the way through. Then you can activate it if you have got a license key. Which is pretty straightforward. You press activate and it activates, and it's as simple as that. The 14-day trial seems to have all the features the full product has, but obviously it only lasts for 14 days. So let's have a quick look at the main screen. So it's quite clear to the point. So you've got well, it's telling us we're protected and we're awesome, which is cool. I know I'm awesome anyway, but there we go. So real-time protection. So you've got your web protections on, exploit protection, malware protection, ransomware protection. You've got your scan status. You can see that where we last scanned 3 hours ago. Next scheduled scan is on the 28th, which is tomorrow because it's 27th today. So you've got all your basic information there, and it's saying the system is up to updates are current as well. So if you want to do a straightforward scan on here, you can do. You can just press scan now, and then it'll fly through the scanning. So it's quite simple to do. Our scans take a few minutes to do because we've got a lot on the machine, but it's probably faster than most because we've got on this machine an extremely fast solid state drive and an M.2 socket. But I'm going to stop that there. Just so you can actually see. As you can see, it's picking up threats. I know what the threats are. They're basically add-ons what are built into Google Chrome, so I'm not actually going to play about with them at the moment, but I'm just going to pause that. You've also got options at the top for scheduling scans, so you can see there's one automatically set up, so it repeats once every day. Obviously, you can go in there and edit that one, or you can add different types of scans. So if you wanted to add a custom or a hyper scan, you can do, and you can select how often it does it, so once every day or 7 days, or you can set up weekly, monthly, or once, or on reboots, whatever you want. So you've got quite a few options there, and there's even more on the advanced, so you can have a look to see how you want it setting up, and obviously everyone's different, but most people generally leave it on the standard one once a day. You've also got on there quarantine. So if you go into quarantine, it shows you all your things you've quarantined, so pretty straightforward. You've got reports, so you can see your scan reports. So if I open a scan report from earlier, you can see on there it's coming up registry keys, and it's to do with Chrome updates and re-image, which we know that they're there, so that's not an issue. So you've got advanced on there as well, so it tells you all about the threats and when it was scanned and all your different details. Also, you've got your settings, so you can go in there, set automatic updates, notifications, all your different bits and bobs, which in most cases most people will not use, but they are in there. You can even set up proxies and stuff like that. You've got protection, so you've got your real-time protection. You can turn bits on and off. You can even set it for scanning for rootkits if you wish. If you're not sure what anything is, there's a little question mark next to it. If you click on the more information, it does load up the web page and shows you exactly what's there. Then you can either follow the instructions or see what's what. One thing I have noticed, the writing does seem extremely small on here, so you do really have to zoom in to see what's what, which you've got good eyesight, it's alright, but it does seem a little bit that the images are slightly oversized. And again, my browser on this one is on 1920 by 1080, and it's on 100% zoom level, so not sure why the text on the website is so small, but I suppose it might have something to do with printing, but it still seems a bit strange. The imagery is a little large, but let's just close that and go back to the actual program itself. So as we said, we've got the settings there, and we were on protection. Let's go over to scan schedule. So again, we've already looked at that once under the scan bit. You've got exclusions, so for any reason you have got a file what you don't want it to scan because it picks it up as a false positive, or for whatever reason, you can actually exclude files from scans. You've got your account details in there. I'm not going in there because obviously it's going to show the license key, and I don't want everyone seeing the license key and then Malwarebytes wondering why everyone has got the same license details. So, and then you've got about, which tells you about the product and gives you the links for the resources like support guides, and all your different end user licenses and stuff like that. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. There is a quick tour there if you want to have a look at it, so you can click quick tour and it tells you about all the little features and how it protects you, like blocking malware, stopping ransomware, detecting spyware, malicious websites, stuff like that. So that's all on there, and it even shows you a picture of roughly what will happen if it has found an issue on a website and it's blocked it, and it'll obviously block it, and obviously you can manage exclusions on there if you wish, and it gives you the information about the scanning, which we've already done. So basically that is it for looking at the actual product. Usage, we found the product actually pretty good. We didn't have any problems. It did everything it said it should. So it's very good protection, unlike a lot of other protection companies, let's just say your Nortons and McAfee's and Bullguard and all these other different ones. A lot of them do come with other features which this one doesn't. So you haven't got any thing like gaming mode, for example, or parental control or something along that lines, but it's got everything else that you'll need. So for a real quick sum up, Malawarebytes Premium is one of those products that just does what it's supposed to do, with no fancy gimmicks. Its sole aim is to keep your PC and you safe online, and it does that without an issue. So for someone who does not need a gaming mode or disk cleanup utility, this would be an ideal tool. I foresee it being more popular on office computers, or someone wanting a bit more protection on top of their normal everyday security. I tried Malawarebytes with 3 other security programs running at the same time. Tried Bullguard, WebRoot Endpoint, as well as MZSoft, and I had no conflicts at all. It did everything it should have done. So if you enjoyed this review, feel free to subscribe, like, or whatever you want, and make sure you tune in next time. But if you want to see more about this review and more in-depth information, please go to our website, which is www.techfortechs.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.